Transfer news live. De Jong to Chelsea as Man United target McGinn deal. Transfer news live. Chelsea have reportedly bid for Frenkie de Jong as they step up their pursuit of the Dutch midfielder, though have been quoted a price of £50 million by Barcelona. The Blues are also eyeing Paris Saint-Germain full-back Layvin Kurzawa, while they could now have a free path to sign Monaco's Aurelien Tchouameni. Manchester United are targeting a move for Aston Villa star John McGinn amid renewed links to Declan Rice, Jude Bellingham, Denis Zakaria, Sergej Milinkovic-Savic and Amadou Haidara, though it remains to be seen if Anthony Martial will be going anywhere this month. Tottenham and Newcastle are both said to have made approaches for the Frenchman, with Spurs also trailing Adama Traore, who could leave Wolves in the coming days. Arsenal are no closer to signing Dusan Vlahovic, with the Fiorentina striker relaxed over his future, though the Gunners are still trying to loan Arthur Melo from Juventus. Liverpool are being linked with Leicester's Youri Tielemans and are also said to be eyeing Barcelona duo Ousmane Dembele and Ronald Araujo as Newcastle push for Eden Hazard and Atalanta striker Duvin Zapata. A shock return to the Camp Nou for Lionel Messi has been ruled out, while Real Madrid are plotting a big swoop for Erling Haaland and PSG are apparently willing to make Kylian Mbappé their highest earner in a last-ditch bid to get him to stay beyond the summer. Follow all the latest transfer news, rumors and gossip with Standard Sports live blog below. Manchester United boss Ralf Rangnick says he considers the recent matter involving Anthony Martial to be resolved after talks between the pair last weekend. Rangnick only named 8 substitutes, including 2 goalkeepers, for Saturday's 2-2 Premier League draw at Aston Villa, after insisting that Martial did not want to be included in the squad. However, the want-away French forward quickly hit back at those claims, insisting in an Instagram post that he would never refuse to play a match for Man United or disrespect the club and the fans. Martial is reportedly looking to leave Old Trafford this month in search of a fresh start and more regular playing opportunities, with a whole host of clubs linked with his signature including Barcelona, Juventus, and Sevilla. Tottenham and Newcastle have also reportedly seen approaches for the 26-year-old dismissed. Addressing the Martial saga during a press conference held before Wednesday's rearranged trip to Brentford, United interim coach Rangnick insisted it had been resolved, though it is unclear at this stage if the player will return to his squad tomorrow night. I'm here now for 6 weeks, Rangnick said. All the things that needed to be said, I said after the press conference. I had a conversation with him on Sunday, a personal conversation with him about what happened and how I saw the whole situation. The matter is now resolved. He didn't train yesterday and the day before yesterday. He will probably train today, and after training I will then take the decision, if he is nominated or not, for the squad. Let's see what will happen there. Another update on the Everton managerial front. The Telegraph now report that both Frank Lampard and Wayne Rooney will be interviewed for the vacant role at Goodison Park. While Lampard has been out of work since being sacked by Chelsea 12 months ago, Rooney is currently being lauded for working miracles at Derby. The England icon has somehow managed to lift the crisis-stricken Rams off the foot of the championship and to within 8 points of safety despite a mammoth 21-point deduction and significant issues off the field. In case you missed this yesterday, Newcastle have apparently been trying to seal a sensational return to the Premier League for Eden Hazard. Various reports suggest a Belgian is fed up with his spell at Los Blancos, who could be willing to offload him for a cut price fee. Spanish outlet El Nacional claim that Newcastle saw an offer for Hazard accepted, only for the player to quickly dismiss a potential move to St James Park. Arsenal and Tottenham weren't able to go head-to-head on the pitch on Sunday, but could the North London rivals clash in the transfer market instead? Sky Sports report that Spurs have joined the race to sign Jed Spence, the impressive full-back shining on loan at Nottingham Forest from Middlesbrough. It is said that Tottenham have been tracking the 21-year-old for some time and could make a move this month before loaning him back to Forest for the remainder of the campaign. Arsenal are also said to be keen on Spence. Speaking of Mr. Romano, Fabrizio has also issued a Tottenham update this morning. He says that Spurs are still pushing to sign Adama Traore as they look to fulfill Antonio Conte's request for a new winger. However, Wolves boss Bruno Lage apparently wants to keep the Spaniard until the end of the season, when he will surely be sold with his contract expiring in 2023. Romano adds that Tottenham are still trying to offload the likes of record signing Tanguy Ndombele, Matt Doherty, Steven Bergwijn and Dele Alli. Arsenal are still waiting to discover if they will be able to sign Arthur Melo from Juventus. The Gunners are keen to take the Brazilian on loan for the rest of the season, covering his full salary as they bid to ease their midfield crisis. However, it has long been said that Juventus will not sanction Arthur's exit until they can source an adequate replacement. That is still the case, as of Tuesday morning, reports transfer specialist Fabrizio Romano. Romano adds that Juventus have interest in Manchester United target Denis Zakaria, but have not yet approached Borussia Mönchengladbach over the Swiss international. Here's the full story on Dylan Markande's Tottenham exit from James Robson. Tottenham starlet Dylan Markande has joined Blackburn Rovers on a permanent transfer. The 20-year-old winger has signed a 3.5-year contract with the promotion-chasing Championship club. Markande impressed for Spurs at youth level and made his first team debut in the Europa Conference League this season, coming off the bench in the 1-0 defeat to Vitesse Arnhem in October. He scored 12 goals in 14 Premier League 2 appearances this term, but showed little sign of making a serious impression on the first team. Markande, the first British Asian player to represent Tottenham at senior level, was also out of contract in the summer and Spurs wanted him to sign an extension before potentially heading out on loan. Click here to read the full article. Arsenal defender Pablo Mari is close to joining Udinese on loan, reports Simon Collins. The Spaniard has not played for the club since September and is keen for more minutes. Mary's departure decreases Arsenal's squad size, but their numbers have also been boosted after midfielder Miguel Aziz and striker Tyrus John Jules returned from their loan spells at Portsmouth and Blackpool respectively. Under Premier League postponement regulations, the pair would qualify as appropriately experienced under-21 players after featuring for EFL clubs during the current campaign. Frank Lampard is considered an alternative option if Everton cannot prize Roberto Martinez away from Belgium, writes James Robson. Martinez is the overwhelming first choice to succeed Rafael Benitez, who was sacked on Sunday after a miserable 6 months in the job. But the Belgian FA are fighting to hold on to the Spaniard, who has led them to the top of the FIFA World Rankings in his 5.5 years in charge. Martinez is believed to be interested in a return to Everton, despite being sacked by them in 2016. But the Merseysiders are also considering other options, with Lampard among the names in contention. Click here to read the full story. Blackburn have now completed the permanent signing of Dylan Markande from Tottenham. The 20-year-old winger has penned a long-term contract at Ewood Park after undergoing his medical yesterday. Spurs have received an initial fee of around £500,000 for Markande, the first British Asian to play for the club, but the deal could rise to £1 million with add-ons. Tottenham, who wanted Markande to sign a new contract before heading out on loan, are also believed to retain a significant sell-on clause.